What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
I can tell you, it's just by the fridge. It's very, very simple. Hello and welcome into the Wednesday edition of your show. I am your always out of breath host, Gary. As I had to run to get my mug, gotta get a little hydration going here. And you are now locked into the only show originating out of Saskatoon going 4 to 5 p.m. live Monday to Friday that we know of. And we're so proud to be able to say that and so grateful to have you here with us. Margaret, stay. Oh, we had her. We were so close. How about the old special weapon? Come on, Tootsie Roll. Come on up here. We also have a camera. That's world renowned. That's camera. Just push the button on the left side. There you go. It's right by the fridge there. You got it? Let's make sure it's the left one, not the right one. This camera is so famous that people come from far and wide to take a little peeksy-poo at the Maggie Cam. Dun, dun, dun. This is the fluffy butt version of the Maggie Cam. And it's for our best friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. When you walk in those doors, you'll be greeted by our greeting dog's boyfriend, Leroy. Leroy's amazing. He'll walk up to the till, you say hi to Mike and or Rochelle, and then your shopping experience keeps getting better. We have all the latest stuff. You can check out our Adventures with Maggie videos. She was showing off her buckle up collar that they have. All sorts of different versions of those with matching leashes as well. They have the greatest cleaning station in the history of mankind as we are basically at dirty dog season as the snow begins to melt. We got all the food, all the treats, all the stuff you need for both you and your animal to live your best life. Even that raw food. They have the food in the fridges, like real food for dogs. It's incredible. And it's all there for you over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Some of them are. It's okay. We just finished talking about how proud we are that we go live. And this is a part of going live, especially when you're going all the way around, okay? And it's very exciting to be able to operate like this because no one else does. And the reason no one else does it is because they're scared that you're going to end up putting transmitters together on the air, or they're scared that you're going to bang a chair and people are going to yell at you. Not around here, because we're real. We all make mistakes. We thrive on them. It's so cool to do what no one else is doing, and that's what we are all about here at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. Arts and crafts time is continuing. We're getting people set up. I'm looking at this bad boy. We got so many of these transmitters. This was the first one I ever used. I know because I broke the back on it.
I got nothing coming through here, Gary. Is that something to be worried about?
Hold on.
Me neither.
See, the transmitter. You said you turned it on, Brooksie.
I did.
You're so lucky that's your special day.
I did turn it on.
Well, if you did, it would be on. You turned on the wrong side. That's why I said there's two. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, instead of tuning her in off screen, let's bring her on screen, okay? Today, and each and every Wednesday, we do the all the way around table. Coach Mazer not here today, but we have got a ringer filling in. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the social media maven. She is the co-host of the Pastor Bedtime podcast. She is a founding member of this very damn family. Happy birthday to Brooksie!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Simon Hiatt also in the house as we are tuning in our transmitters.
Yes.
I will go make sure to turn that on here.
It is on.
Well, I'm telling you, it's on the wrong side. So there's two sides. There's the left side and the right side.
Noah's got it.
See?
Phenom.
Sorry.
Coming to the rescue.
Phenom,
There we
not
go.
just a handsome hand in the booth. No. He is the guy. Did our other guest just bail on us?
Yeah,
Who
he ran
dat?
away.
CA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal
Avatar?
is. Sometimes he just disappears. I've worked with that guy for a long time.
Enough to
Sometimes
know
it's
he
just,
likes
hey,
to
where'd
just
Curtis
bail.
go?
That's the question.
No one knows.
Okay. Well, he went to the
No one knows better than Phenom, I'm guessing.
You know
About
that-
the absenteeism.
We're still trying to figure out how the heck a hand talks. You didn't even say hi yet. Come say hi. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up on the ones and twos our good buddy, Fino.
Woo woo.
Nice
Yay.
wave. He's happy today. Look at him going, you must know it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Tell us about the birthday, girl.
Gary made me a birthday card.
On behalf of Marge and the rest of the
really
team here,
nice.
yeah, look at
It's
that.
beautiful. He put all of his time and effort, used all of his highlighters.
Over 20 minutes.
Which I'm actually very surprised you have pink and purple here.
Over 20 minutes.
Yeah, and he wrote a nice, sweet letter from everyone.
Look
So
at that.
thank you.
Lots of balloons.
Yeah.
Hey, got a heart in there.
Yeah, I turned 31 today.
Congratulations.
So, feeling I'm not 30. I'm in my 30s now. You know.
Is that bad?
I don't know. It feels like it. It probably
Interesting.
isn't. I don't feel very much different.
Okay.
But when I said my back hurts, you guys were like, "It's 'cause you're old." So we'll see.
It's true.
Yeah.
You'll notice.
Yeah.
I don't know you well enough to say things like that.
Okay. Well, you can. I'm
You're
not
family now,
offended.
bro.
Yeah.
No.
You're allowed to.
I
Better know.
I don't get offended easily, and I don't get embarrassed easily.
Yeah,
So
she's also the head of our HR for that exact reason.
Oh, okay. Good
Yeah.
to know.
yeah. So
Straighten up, fly
yeah.
right.
Makes HR very
Well
like
said.
you can do whatever you want here. You know what I mean?
To an extent. Right, Marge? You can't just go and steal food.
Well, what? Everyone steals food here.
I'm talking about the dog.
Oh,
She can't.
okay.
Are you, what are you doing over there, cowboy? You gonna come party with us?
Your piece.
Oh, I got like 5 of them over here. Look at this.
No, keep going.
I grabbed so many. I got a transmitter here for
You guys are
you.
doing
This
great.
one's dirty.
Oh, gross.
I told you.
Oh. This is why we
Some
put our
of it-
names on these things.
I know. I
Oh, that's
was
not even
like,
that one. Oh, this
I
one's
went
dirty
and
too.
found mine when
This is
I,
so
I
cute.
found my bag with my name on it, but there wasn't anything in it, so that was unfortunate. I
Got
haven't used mine
purged
for
with
months.
the rest of the stuff. We're gonna get a fresh one here for Curtis Anderson.
I did bring my whole Facebook status update for
Perfect.
you.
I love it.
Which will give you every time I post it on my birthday.
Oh my God, this is a.
and what I said.
Yeah, Simon. So if you don't know how things work around here, when she shows up, she always has a bunch of amazing Facebook updates from over the years,
Oh, very nice.
and I read them with a Brooksie impression, and they're usually a lot of fun.
They're not really a Brooksie impression, but
That's pretty good.
You know,
We're gonna so hold on. You know what? I know that our final guest of the All the Way Around table is he ready to go? Not him, silly. AJ, Coach One. He's on there. Perfect. Okay. The star. The reason we named it the All the Way Around table is because we go all the way around the table to talk to this man, the table, the world, all the way around of the
wondering.
world. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to get myself all cut up here. You see all the arts and crafts I'm doing? Ugh, I gotta throw
I
those
know we
out.
should probably have played less Smash Bros. And prepared better for this.
We spent
I support
20
your guys' decision.
We spent 20 minutes smashing the heck out of each other in Smash Bros. And then all of a sudden we come on. It's like, oh, does anyone have headsets? No. Oh, I forgot my mug. I ran back from my mug 3 times. I forgot it twice.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
We're
But,
real
you
people.
know,
This is what we do. You got
fine.
your headpiece in? You're good?
yeah,
You're good?
I
I'm
can
rocking
hear
it.
everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to check in. A man who we haven't talked to in 2 weeks now because he was off probably doing something Australian in some way, shape, or form.
Paddleboarding.
Maybe, I don't know if they paddleboard. I guess we can ask him. The final member of the All the Way Around table. Give it up for Coach Number One.
Hey,
How you doing?
Huzzah.
Doing good?
good to be back. It feels like it's been gone for a long, long time.
Yeah, and you're here. And look, we got a birthday girl here. I know you're a fan of Brooksie. We got her in the house for you. She's filling in for Coach Mazer.
Yeah, the new and improved Maisie.
The new and improved. Absolutely. Now, if you were here, Brooksie, we would sing you happy birthday. And then at the end, everybody does this here. It's hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip. Somebody will yell out hip, hip. And then everybody yells out hooray, hip, hip, hooray. And they do it 3 times. So that's
Ooh.
something we did not do growing up on Cascade Street.
Oh, nice shout out. So are we bringing it here? Is that what's happening? Okay.
Do we have to
before
clear
we
it?
before
Do we have
hit
to have
that-
rights to be able to sing that song?
I don't know. Is there Aussie rights to that one?
Happy birthday?
Yeah. It's like a big thing. Like it used to not be able to sing it on television and movies and stuff.
Don't tell us we're gonna get copyright stricken for singing happy birthday.
Hey man, you're talking to a guy who worked in TV for a while.
This guy. That's why I ask. Okay. Well,
True
before
thing.
but we're not doing the happy birthday. We're doing this hip hip hooray thing that you're talking about, right?
No, you say hip hip hooray after you say happy
it
birthday.
goes, yes.
And then the bumps.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the
Brooksie's
birthday
on.
bumps, of course. Okay. This is good. Hold on. We're just going to
Hey,
bring in
who's
our
that guy?
final member. Look at him go.
in.
Look at him go. Doing his thing
Talk amongst yourselves.
from Strip Down, from Shaw itself, the former version. Is that how do we describe it? The former version of Shaw? The OG?
Station formerly known as Shaw.
There it is. He is Curtis Anderson!
Hey!
Nice. Okay,
Yay.
now
A
we're
little late.
cooking.
We're good.
Now we are cooking, and I am all about it. Look at that. We got good angles. We're going to bring it down a bit, and we are going to party. All right. AJ, take it away, buddy. Wait for it.
What are we doing?
Happy birthday? No?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll start it,
This is going to be fun.
but we need people to jump in.
Okay, here we go.
Are we ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday to you.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brooksie. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to you. Hip hip.
That was
Hooray!
Now what do we do though?
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! I got you. Okay, that's fine. Now we did it. This
That's fun. I like
this,
that.
This
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
birthday hip hip hooray
They
has
know
been
how
brought
to
to
do
you
things down under.
for sure. Brought to you by delays on Zoom. Very well done. Hey, do you guys paddleboard out there?
Funny enough, we had the option after day one. We were out at Manly Beach.
Hold on.
So hold on.
Manly.
Tell me more
Curtis
about
has
this
17 questions about
Yes.
Manly Beach.
beach. Tell us about
What
Manly.
what was it called before you got there?
Nice.
So Manly Beach is a
Dorothy.
pretty popular, well-known beach in Sydney.
Well, yeah, with a name like that.
It houses some of the most expensive homes in Australia. So it's
Ooh, it's like
the place
Riverside.
to be. Like Riverside, that's right.
Nice.
It's where the Gauchers and the
Oh,
Blackwells live.
shout out to the Gauchers and Blackwells. Hell yeah. Sorry, I got excited.
So anyway, so where we were staying, we're actually staying at this. It's called the quarantine station. And back in the 1800s and 1900s, when people came through on the boats from traveling overseas or coming back from war, they had to come through. Everybody had to come through this spot, the quarantine station. So they'd get off the boats. And if you were sick, they kept the sick people on the boats.
That's nice of them.
They took the close contacts and healthy people. They would get off the boats. They would literally they'd check in their bags. Their bags would go in this big room like a humidifier, and it would cleanse them of any disease that was on there. But the people, it was kind of weird. There was two things they either had to do. They had to go through these acidic showers to cleanse any lice or any potential disease.
Just a quick acid
And they
bath.
said it like literally, and it took off a layer of your skin.
Nice.
It was like a bad sunburn,
Beautiful.
which now they would suggest is not the right thing to do because typically your skin is like the line of protection, let alone like burning off skin. But everybody had to have these showers. Or if you were sick and you had this fluid on your lungs, you had to go into these inhalation chambers. And it was literally, you went into this room that was like 6 meters by 6. They would put 40 people in there at a time. They had these big chimneys. Like it was like,
This was on the beach?
Yeah, this is at Manly Beach.
this is right off the beach. This is right off the beach,
So
Brooksie.
weird.
And then you'd have to go in this room and they would steam. You'd go in there for 6 minutes. But what they put in there was some kind of hydrochloric acid. I can't remember what the tour guide told us.
Love
But
acid at
after
Manly
a
Beach.
few months, they realized this is not the thing to do because, anyways, people died from that. So I know this is putting.
Were they
this
like-
is going back in the 1800s and 1900s, but this is now it's they've got all these cabins and quarantine homes or rooms, and now it's a place where people host conferences. Anyways, at the beach there, after day one, we had the option of going paddleboarding
Ugh.
or kayaking. So
Yeah, you made the right choice.
Well, I didn't do paddleboarding, Brooksie, because I think I'm a little wobbly on the board.
It's
And I
not
didn't
manly
really
enough
feel
for
like-
that beach, I
That's
think.
right.
So
not
you
bad.
didn't go paddleboarding. Oh my God, we got there.
I
Okay.
love it. Well, I'm on the record numerous times on the air. I've said paddleboarding's the dumbest thing anyone can do. Like if you want to go out there and experience the outdoors and do all this, why the hell do you want to stand up? Like it's so dumb. Just kayak. It's
Kayaking
stupid.
is literally the best thing in
Yeah,
the world.
like
I like
I don't like
both.
kayaking either, but Oh boy, I've gone on rants about paddleboards. Like it's just what you are when you're paddleboarding is just a kayaker showing off. That's it.
Well, you don't have to stand on a paddleboard.
Well, then get a kayak.
But then you can't lie down. Like you can
Yes, you
lie
can. I've
down. You
done all
can bring
those
your
things.
dog and
Done
cuddle
all
them.
those
And
all are possible in a kayak.
there's just so much more room on a paddleboard for
No.
your body,
There's just no outside. There's no borders.
and it's so much easier to get back on it.
I hate paddleboards so much. I'm so
I
upset we're
like
even
when
talking
people
about
go
this.
by and their dogs on the paddleboard.
So cute.
It is
Right?
fun.
It's
It is fun. The
cute.
little life jackets and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. How was your week, old friend? You were gone. We missed you.
Yeah, and last week in a place like these are a pretty good couple weeks in Manly Beach. Manly Beach is beautiful. Like it is
Always
absolutely
good time
stunning.
in Manly Beach.
I don't understand how you couldn't have the best time. You're so right.
No,
I wouldn't have a
and
good
it was
time.
quite womanly as well. But
Really?
and then the week before,
Maybe you would.
this place sounds Magenta Shores Resort.
Ooh,
Like
That's
how
where
good
I
does
belong.
that sound? So
that
that's
sounds nice.
yeah.
Sign me up.
Central Coast, New South Wales, again along the beach, and we went go karting,
Oh, I
but it
love
was
go-karts.
Mario Kart style.
Oh,
Were you throwing shells and banana peels and stuff?
So we had oil cans that you could drop behind you.
What?
There was nitro. There was
What?
rockets. There was machine guns.
So this is
So
like a
You go in this
computerized?
room.
I think
we
Coach
go.
has been
There we
dipping
go.
into
Yeah,
that
yeah,
after
yeah,
the
so-
shower.
If Phenom's listening, he has questions.
Yeah.
All right, guide us through the
So
process.
So they're actual go karts. It's indoors, and you go in the room, and it's a massive room that's just black floors, black walls, and there's about 35 projectors up on the ceiling.
so cool.
In
the
the
course
game.
is projected onto the floor and all around. And then you get in your go-kart and you have an iPad. And then as you go along, you drive on these yellow golden boxes.
Hmm.
And then that's how you get I don't
your
know,
weapons.
your bonus boost,
Upgrades.
whatever, your
Yeah.
nitros, your rockets. And then you go around and you try and get around everybody and shoot everybody. And then you got a leaderboard. So that was pretty cool. And then there's what's the other video game where you're in like kind of a Jeep or a car and you're playing soccer?
Oh, Rocket
Oh.
League.
Rocket.
League.
So there's some Rocket League as well with that.
That's amazing.
That is Maggie. How
Yeah,
are you,
she's
Maggie?
saying hi.
So like when you're playing and you hit another person, does their car like slow down, like their go-kart slow down, or what happens?
When they get hit by the rocket, it stops for 3 seconds. If it gets hit by the machine gun, it's only 1. If you go off the track, like onto the
Keaton
grass
comes
area,
and fishes you out.
I didn't
Loki.
hear that. I'm
Is his
just-
name Loki?
I think it's Lakitu.
Lakitu, thank you.
Yeah.
He's the guy that brings you back up. He's the guy in the cloud with the fishing rod, and he
Yeah,
brings
yeah.
you back
When you
up once you
fall
get
off
knocked
the
out.
ledge.
Was he there?
Maybe that's the next level. No, we didn't experience
Well,
that.
you would know
yeah,
if he was
you would
there.
slow down, you'd spin it around. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
You have a pretty good reason
Sounds
for not being
amazing.
here. Yeah.
Can we do one of these shows on the road?
I
Can
think we
go...
should. I think we should. We've been talking. We want to take the show to Australia for a week. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That's like way cooler. For my birthday, we went go-karting and we wore Mario and Luigi hats, and that's about
We're
it.
halfway there.
But then we had to wear helmets, so it wasn't
no.
as funny. But
If I ever went go-karting again, I would bring so many banana peels. Let's load up my body and just fling them as I'm going. I think that would be hilarious. And until you get kicked off.
I was gonna say you get kicked out.
Grease the
So
track.
if we went there, would we do 4 o'clock their time or 4 o'clock our time
Oh,
still
God.
for the viewers?
We don't even know how to figure that out.
Okay.
What is it? What is it there? 8 in the morning or something like that? 8 in the morning on Thursday? What time is it
What
there?
is it? 9 o'clock. So we just add. You guys
16,
just subtract.
16 hours
Yeah, subtract 8 hours
in a day. Isn't it?
from your
Something?
day,
Oh,
and that's what
And
time
add
it
a
is here
day, yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some resetting here, and I don't have my phone because my operator for doing cool stuff with the screen and graphics is not currently working. I'm very upset about it, but we can still handle this. This is the All the Way Around Table on the Wednesday edition of your show, hanging out with the birthday girl Brooksie, filling in for Coach Mazer. We got Simon Hiatt over here, baseball expert. We got Curtis Anderson, Mr. Everything. We got Coach number 1 in Australia.
Manly.
And we also have an email. If you enjoy what you're seeing, if you got content you want to create, if you got ideas, if you're an organizer of charities, whatever it is, let us know. It's very easy. Just hit our email up. Look at that.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Contact at dufferinap.com.
I like
Working on the jingle.
I like the mail.
It gets better. Wait,
school.
but wait, there's more. So email us. Let us know what you got going on, okay? And then we will grow together, because we always say this is the place to do stuff like that. It's magical. This is where we chase dreams. Okay, here we go. On 3, we're going to knock her out. Okay, Phenom? 1, 2, 3. Get out of
I
here.
went the wrong way.
Yeah.
It
We
gets
all
tough.
went the wrong way.
We also have a website created by the great Royal Anders. Let's take a little peeksy-poo at that now. Go ahead, Phenom, and pull that up. Look at that. Boom.
Cute.
The greatest website in the history of mankind. Always here for you. Now we're going to get this one out. Oh, I got to get way up there.
It's this way.
Curdy's the closest. No, it's not. Trust me. You got to go this way. On 3, we're going this way. So go this way.
Yeah.
Other way.
This way.
That way, yeah. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here.
He went the right way.
That was
we
pretty
went
good.
the wrong
Well
way.
done.
I told you guys which way to go.
You went the wrong way.
Anyways, the reason we bring this up is because we're always talking to new and interested advertisers, including my man, Mobley Llorente. You'll see him on the back screen. You'll see him on the banners. He's the latest member. There he is. Look at that. With the mortgage group, think outside the branch. That's Mobley Llorente. Check out the banner. Give him a call. Hit him up on the email. It's all there for you. 306-370-5804. Okay. That's some good business stuff right there, guys. Very, very well done. Curtis Anderson.
Yo.
I told you,
Hello.
before we get into baseball or any other talk, is there anything that you would like to present to the table today? I put the pressure on him hard there, Coach.
Strip
Bud.
Down Live tomorrow night. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. So tune
Without
into
your
that.
damn family.
Yeah, tune into that at 8 o'clock live on the Strip Down Live Facebook page or on Rogers TV. And then back at the Huskies this weekend.
Woo. Go Huskies.
Men's volleyball and women's basketball. So it's a big weekend. Plus Rush,
Go Rush, go.
and then Blades on Rush Saturday, Blades Sunday. So I'm
Busy
busy.
man.
Yeah,
Men's volleyball. It's
it's
crazy.
a gauntlet.
All
next few
volleyball's
days.
crazy.
No,
Well, I
but the
appreciate
men's
you making time here.
volleyball at
Okay.
the U of S is like a whole new world of sport. Yeah.
Are you saying it's not as good as the women's?
No, the women are really good. It's all really good, but the men's is like scary. Like I would not want to be receiving the
Be
ball.
careful. Ride that line.
I mean, I'm a woman. It's not,
That's why I
I'm not
said
being-
you're allowed to say it. Here comes Coach What?
You've got to be careful with that. This week, there was on Triple M in Sydney, one of the guys on the radios, he's a comedian, but he got let go because they were talking about the Matildas, the women's soccer team.
Oh, yeah.
And he said live on air, I would rather smash a nail through the tip of my penis than watch the Matildas play.
Okay, that's way crazier than what I just said.
Yeah. So we're
Never.
okay.
It might have gone there. Who knows?
So,
No.
so not a fan.
He was not a fan. No.
Jeez.
So anyway, but he got fired.
Or
Yeah.
really into S&M.
Whoa. Guys, trying to keep it on the rails here. I will say this. Speaking of strip down, Curtis Anderson.
Yes.
Douglas was in the house today.
Oh, no way. You got Douglas in the house.
Got Douglas in the house. We're going to play the interview tomorrow. Very excited. He's got a bunch of shows coming up, and just like you said, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
He broke a story wide open a few weeks ago that I didn't. I'm very much not on Instagram, if that made any sense. We made a low budget local horror movie like 10 years ago called Instruments of Evil. Did he talk about this?
I did not talk about it, but I remember you showed it to me. I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, it's probably here somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
So
Legit.
it was Eye Catcher Video, which he's like related to them, and we all got together and we did this 3 mini movie with a story arc that goes between. It was just your low budget, locally made horror movie, right?
Love it.
Great. It's been a decade. Bruce Campbell, Army of Darkness,
I love Bruce
recently
Campbell.
launched
The
a new
broomstick
show
himself.
called Hysteria.
Interesting. I don't
Okay.
know it. I'm with you so far.
I'm not sure what the term is. Pays homage to something that happened in our movie.
Come on.
I'm not even joking.
So he
my
saw your
character,
movie?
well, I'm gonna post this tonight.
Okay, let's see.
I cut it together this morning.
I'm excited for this.
My character comes out. I'm the idiot in a band, right? That's the character I'm playing.
Lucky,
So I got a bunch of shirts made for my metal band.
which was called.
Whip it out. I can't even remember. I whip out a shirt, and I added an extra point to the star. So instead of a pentagram, it's the Star of David.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pause for laughter, because I'm an idiot. This happens in episode 1 of Hysteria. A guy, and it's like shot for shot, comes in with a box, and he's like, I made these band t-shirts.
Yeah.
Pulls one out and holds it up, and they're like, you idiot, there's an extra point to the star. It's not a pentagram, it's the Star of David. It's
a whole
I mean,
different
it's
thing.
possible people had the same idea, but our movie has been on YouTube for like a decade for free to watch for
So
anybody.
they could have seen it.
So they could have seen it and
Interesting.
paid homage to our little local. It was crazy.
I love
though.
that.
Yeah,
I freaking love
Wow.
that. And Douglas was a part of this.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like he broke the story open. He was the one that noticed it first.
Yeah, somebody sent it to him. They're like, "You watching the show?" And no one, I don't know. I don't even know what it's on.
Yeah.
So, like,
But we know the guy,
Yeah.
Ash,
yeah,
my sweet Ash. Did he not do the spaghetti show as well? Was
yeah.
that him?
Yeah.
He did a performance, and there was spaghetti everywhere. It was my dream. Like spaghetti is my favorite food, and I was so upset when you told me no one got to eat the frickin' spaghetti because it went bad.
Yeah.
Like
well,
we're talking bowls, like big giant tubs of spaghetti all over the stage while he performed.
It was a good night. But at the end of the night,
we're talking to him tomorrow. Is the
at
point.
the end of the night, all the spaghetti had congealed under
That's
the
why you couldn't eat
studio
it.
lights.
Oh, I would
So
have
it's
been
just
right
one-
in there.
I don't know.
I would have been, man, I would have Garfield the shit out of every single bit of that.
Yeah.
I would have pretended it was lasagna and just
Right.
gone. No utensils needed.
No Mondays here.
Never any Mondays here. Lots of Garfield references, though.
Yeah.
We do that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that.
We
Okay.
should get Odie someday instead. Have the Odie cam instead of the Maggie cam. We should have Garfield Day here.
I've said it
some
ab-
Monday,
I've said it a million times. Poor John and poor Odie having to live with that menace.
right?
Poor Nermal.
Oh, there's a deep cut. Wow.
Can I tell my Garfield story like real quick?
Yeah, please do.
When I was a little kid, there was nothing better in the world than Garfield.
Hell yeah.
There was one of the books that you could get where it's like
The long ones?
yeah, exactly. At
love
the
those.
first page, you open it up.
Yeah.
Hey, here's how to draw Garfield. Guess what? Young Simon Hiatt did nonstop for the next several weeks drawing
Perfected
Garfield.
Garfield.
And then I said to my mom, "Hey, we're talking about painting my room. Could I draw Garfield on my wall?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay, sure, fine. You can draw Garfield. We're gonna paint over it." So I drew Garfield on my wall, and it turned out well because it's like a good diagram.
Hell yeah.
So my mom said, "We're gonna take a photo of this and we're gonna send it to Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield."
I don't
Shut up.
No chance.
Yep. So okay, sure, yeah, we can do that.
Did it.
A month later, I get an envelope in the mail. The return address, it's like a shot of Garfield walking away.
Of course.
It's addressed to me, "Dear Simon, thank you so much for sharing the photo with me. It means a lot to me that people like you love Garfield, and you're the reason I do it." Signed, Jim Davis. I still have it framed. to this
Shut
day.
up.
Aw, that's
like
I
from
thought he was
40
hitting you with like a copyright cease and desist.
I was waiting
It's
for
like,
something.
kid.
paint over it.
Yeah.
Sticking Odie on you.
Dude, is Garfield as big in Australia there, AJ?
Yeah, I've got no friggin' idea.
Yeah. That
That's
sounds
a
like
no.
a
That's
sounds
a
like
no.
a Heathcliff place to me.
Oh, yeah, or Felix. One of those guys, one of those lesser cats.
Bless her.
Well, Garfield's the man. We literally. But there have been a lot of cool cats over the years through cartoons. Felix, no one ever talks about Felix. Heathcliff was badass.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a ranking of cats,
Cartoon
a
cats.
hierarchy of cartoon cats. That might be interesting. Brooksy, what's new in your world? Talk to us. How you doing?
Me? Not much, just hanging out.
How did your birthday go? Like up to this point. Tell us what you did.
Good. I've actually done so much stuff already. We went go-karting, as I said.
Love that.
Then we went bowling. And
Today?
No, not today.
I thought
But
it was today.
my birthday is a birthday month, if you didn't know. So I do all these things all month long.
Does anyone ever try to fight your ruling of that?
Oh yeah, when I worked at the Rush and the Blades, it was like a controversial thing in the office. People did not like that I celebrated February 1st to February 26th.
You're really
So-
owning the entire month.
Yeah, it's my month. Except for now I have a stepdaughter who shares my birthday month with me, but
That must
So-
be hell in the house.
Yeah.
well, no, she doesn't really care. But we also went laser tagging, which was for
love
her
laser
birthday,
tagging.
but I'm going to say it was for my birthday. So I went bowling, go-karting, laser tagging. Then I went to a Galentine's Day thing, but I'm just also going to say that's for my birthday. And then tonight I'm going for
St.
supper.
Patrick's Day, that's now for Brookie's birthday.
Yeah, no, that's in March. We don't like that one. And then February, like Valentine's Day, that's also for my birthday.
Of course.
And then this weekend, I stay at a hotel and we go water sliding, and then I go to wet paint pottery, and then we go for tacos, and then that's the end of my birthday.
Dude, I was just asking about today.
No, today is just supper. And here.
So your
I'm here.
your actual birthday is like the worst day of your month?
No, I got to sleep in today.
Okay,
I got
now
to
we're
like
getting
work
better.
out.
That's not
I got to color. I have this coloring addiction right now. So
Congratulations.
It was like a very chill day. I got to play Smash Bros with you
That
guys.
was fun. That was good.
Yeah, so I'll go
Okay.
eat food and then I'll go home and color some more and just be chill,
I like that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Waiting for the weekend.
When do you get your gifts?
I got my gifts this morning.
You don't get one per day over the month?
Well, I did. I got birthday gifts last weekend, and then I got birthday gifts today as well.
Walk it out.
And Gary got me a card.
I was pretty proud of that card.
But for my birthday, I got some makeup and some coloring books and markers. So those are my favorite things right now.
Oh boy, hey, I thought that was gonna be a lot more interesting. Sorry, guys.
What was with the wardrobe change? I'm very confused.
Sweaty.
Oh, okay.
Toque, man.
He got too excited for my birthday.
Yeah, I was.
Shout out to Aquaman and my Aquaman too. It's a great toque. It keeps you really warm, but I was like sweating, and I needed to get this. So I knew Coach Mazer would be saying
All
something.
over?
Oh, he says, "I thought I told you I wasn't going to be there today."
Yeah, we know that.
He didn't tell
I'm
me. That's the
2.0.
thing he told me like right before. It all just worked
I
out. The
got
universe
added
always.
to the Facebook chat this week.
Hey, congratulations! That's the
Big
one I
moment.
never.
Oh
the one I
yeah,
never
pretty
checked.
excited
he's
about
not here.
Yee, yee. So anyway, to Coach Mazer, yes, I'm sorry. You probably told me. I forget everything. Okay, Simon, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I can't believe we're
We're checking
way
in.
through the show, and
I'm
We
trying
haven't
to
talked baseball.
There's one story that's not only dominating the sports world,
we
but
go.
the news world itself.
Let's get
It's
into it.
all anyone is
Let's
talking
get
about.
into it.
This is the thing that is on. You're around a water cooler this week. You're talking about it, and that is the Chicago Cubs are undefeated in spring training play.
Here, here.
That might not be true
Go
as of 10 minutes from now. Let me just see, because they were losing last I saw today, but 6-0. And
That's
so
wild. That's
we
wild.
started planning the parade.
Here, here.
Come end of October, down Lakeshore Boulevard. We're ready. How is this just coming up now?
Don't you have like 102 years to go for the next one? Like what was the
It was
drought?
108.
Sorry,
1908 to 2016.
but 2016 to now
Yeah.
would be what? No math here. It's like 8,
9
give or
years,
take, 9.
yeah.
So about 100 more years to get another one.
Yeah, that's fine. I can wait.
Okay.
I got one. All I
Interesting.
ever asked for.
I wanted to make sure we caught up with everybody before we got into the baseball talk because
Sorry.
No,
this is good.
I-
This
I-
is very good.
I just love how for months I'd come on here and it would be baseball from 4:01 to 4:59. So I dragged Simon in here. Now we don't talk baseball anymore.
You know what it is? It's we don't like to do what everyone else is doing. If you want to be different, you have to stand out. And if you want to stand out, you got to be different.
This place is a cruel mistress.
That's what we
man.
do. It'll
And
never make
what's
sense.
being different? Talking about baseball for an hour, or
When he's here,
when it's not and it's kind of all over the
when
place?
he's not here, we talk about wrestling, we talk about
Right?
coffee.
You
all
talk
of it.
about me.
Yeah.
Literally.
I get more
Same.
time when I'm not here.
And that's fun too.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty hilarious. So let's get into this, and I want to get your guys' take on this stuff because it's kind of cool now that we've had a little sample size, I would say, fellas, for the new challenge format in baseball. Very cool. We're already at the point now. I saw someone taking advantage of how you can, I guess, sort of mess with the rules of challenging a call. As in, you can stop like pitch count clocks, and you can they're starting to manipulate this already into, something that they never intended it to be, which I think is very, very cool. I saw a guy. It was clearly I believe it was a ball 4, and they challenged it during a game, and because they challenged it, it like manipulated everything else after it and did everything it wasn't supposed to. A better host would have had it all written down and ready to go. But the point here is, we now have challenge calls in baseball. And Coach number 1, I want to start with you. What are your feelings about bringing this next step of baseball up into our eyeballs? What are you feeling?
So it's definitely going to change the game. And you think in 50 years from now, they'll talk about before how the pitcher stats were padded before it because the umpires would get, give them 2 inches off the plate,
Hell yeah.
3 inches off. So I think that's going to change it. But I'm actually in the camp of bring on every call, strikes and balls called by the robots.
Oh, gross.
I just want to take out. I want to take out any doubt, any arguments, and I actually want to see it. I would actually prefer to have that at kids levels than the majors. If we're going to start anywhere, create the technology so that if you're playing at Kilburn Park, if you're playing at Nutana Kiwanis,
localizing. I love that.
Get the robots out there so we're not short of umpires, so kids aren't being yelled at by has-been parents sitting on the sidelines just get that going. And I think if the majors get it, then the technology is going to expand, and at some stage we'll have that. So I say, like, yeah, the challenge, that's okay, but let's bring on the full ball strikes robots.
God, you're probably ready for Skynet to take over too, hey? You ready to just give in, give up? Terminators coming to eat us? No?
And ChatGPT, I'm a big fan.
It's all there.
AI, bring it on.
That's a hot take. I didn't think you wanted to take the human element right out of the game.
Curtis
Coming in
just
very
carved
hot.
no faith into this table right here in front of us.
No, I was just thinking of how fun it would be if the annoying parents chirp the machine and it's allowed to chirp back.
That
It's
would be
like,
fantastic.
I don't go to
So
where
good.
you work and knock the you know what out of your mouth. You know, like that's I would tune in every game
Just so
to see robo stats go after the parents. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
that's a whole different thing. I would probably watch this. It's like the video game Base Wars. Hey, remember Base Wars? So good. What we're talking about, just to fill everybody
Great
in
reference,
here,
by the way.
is
Thank you.
Oh, thought that was for me.
No.
Baseball implementing a rule where you can challenge. Is it 2 per game? 2 challenges per
You
game?
have two. You can get 2 wrong. You could have infinite challenges if you keep getting them right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And this is strictly for balls and strikes.
Balls and strikes. Exactly.
So when you're pitching and, well, I guess when you're batting, if you feel like a pitch was outside of the zone, you can challenge. Now, can pitchers and catchers challenge
pitchers,
strikes?
catchers, and batters are the only people that can challenge. Challenge can't come from a dugout.
So a pitcher can
And
challenge
it has to
a
be
strike.
like pretty much
Yeah.
instantaneous.
Yeah. Because I'm talking, when you see a batter now, he's going to go like this. That means he's challenging a call. If a pitcher goes like this, is that what it does? Or the catcher does? And
Yeah.
then they can challenge the other way?
Exactly.
Interesting.
And it's been pretty quick, pretty slick. I think it's worked well.
So do you also want to eliminate human beings from behind the plate?
I do not.
Thank you.
I think that this is kind of the ceiling that I want to see. I think
I'm sort of with it.
baseball's done this is not something I've been able to say a lot in my life, but baseball's done a really good job. The commissioner has somehow done a really good job of implementing a lot of these changes in recent years.
Yeah.
Which, good job, Rob Manfred, I guess.
The
Which,
dudes took a half hour per game off of,
Yeah.
or more even.
Yeah, and I think this is exactly where it should be. I like this challenge system. There's going to be bumps. There's going to be a learning curve. We're not actually going to see it in the major leagues this year. This is just a spring training thing for now, and they'll have it at AAA. Maybe next year, more likely, maybe 2027, although there's also a very good chance there won't be a 2027 season because of labor strife.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because the AI,
Because of the uprising?
the umpire is taking over.
Yeah.
I have a real
Joining
question.
1000.
I have a
Yeah.
real question. Do
Lay
you
it on.
think this could be weaponized? You're playing volleyball, someone gets on a roll, you call a timeout. Everyone calms down.
Yep.
If you got a pitcher who is cooking, do you just call back to back?
Yeah.
Just to like,
Take
I
him
mean,
out of
it's
it.
such
Like
a
a second?
short delay. Like, it's
Really?
very quick.
okay.
And I think
So that's
the
not gonna.
greater
That's not.
risk-
He's not gonna stand there and.
Yeah,
for a couple minutes.
The umpire steps out and says that it has been challenged, and then within 5 seconds.
Oh,
it's
okay.
either
Never mind
overturned or
then.
it's
I thought this was like a couple minute thing.
No,
where everyone's
no,
kind of
oh, no.
standing
That
I
there.
know
would
what
be
I was
horrible.
thinking too.
Yeah.
And then he said
It's-
it cuts
it's-
the time off, and I was like, I don't know how.
And
See,
then
well,
a really bad graphic comes up and.
I should
There
have
is a graphic. It's
Nice.
cool. It comes up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
screen.
There's
And
a
you can
graphic.
see.
pitch challenge.
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept that video because when the guy called the challenge, the opposing team was laughing at him. Like, what are you doing? Why are you challenging? It was a pitch that was so far out of the zone.
Yeah.
And then because he challenged it, it allowed them to do something else. I should have been a
See,
better host and
weaponized
brought
it,
Well, that's
right?
what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, they're already
see?
manipulating this. And the idea that we get to see it at this level, because they've been doing it at AAA for a year or two.
Yeah, I think I can't
Something like
remember
that?
exactly
Yeah.
when it came in, but yeah,
So
it's
it's
a
slowly making
relatively
its way
new
in.
thing. You know who
I-
doesn't like it? Max Scherzer.
Oh yeah. I love Max. Was he giving some? Giving
Yeah,
some,
he was
some
saying
business?
humans should just be judged by humans
Yeah.
or something like that.
I get the idea, Coach One, as well, of hey, you know what? Instead of everyone complaining all the time about all these horrible calls, this and that, just put it in the robot's hands and that's fine. But then it's not even baseball anymore. Like the whole point of baseball, and you should know this, Coach. You coached me. You need to respect your umpires, and if you do respect your umpires, guess what? You're going to get calls. If you're, a really good, upstanding person, they're going to give you those things. Like you can no longer negotiate, and I use the term loosely, with an umpire when it's just going to be a damn robot. Who are you going to yell at? How are we going to have fights with umps? How are we going to have guys drawing lines in the batter's box, turning their hats around, spitting in umps' faces?
Kicking dirt on the box.
Yeah, make him clean all that up.
Right?
Like, how are we going to get awesome highlights?
Avatar there. Avatar.
The robot could be
Avatar
part
pretending he
robot.
does
I'm
nothing about
participating.
You know, I think it's a very dangerous. Wally I would watch a game if Wally was up there.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. Brooksie, how do you feel about bringing robots in to call balls and strikes, bro?
You know, I don't like that robots are taking over the world, so that's my opinion on that. It's
Thank
like
you.
somebody's job that could have been paid.
Well, the umpire is still going to be there.
Well-
He's just more there for,
Well, it's useless.
well,
A useless job.
Breaking news, by the way, the Cubs have tied it up, going to the
man.
bottom of the
They're
ninth.
coming back.
We know they're on the road, so we're probably not seeing extra innings in the spring training game. So
Hear, hear.
the best we can maybe hope for today is a
6-0-1?
tie, which still means we're undefeated.
That's it.
Nice.
Spoken like a true fan.
That's right.
Always celebrating those ties. So, in closing, it sounds like none of us want this except for coach number one.
Bring on the revolution.
Oh, man.
It will be televised.
Chaos. Outrageous. Blue Jays, you never got a chance to talk about Vladdy in the negotiations. Any thoughts on that?
I think overall with the Jays, if it was a month ago, we were losing our marbles.
Mhm.
But I think now the emotion's gone. When you look at our lineup, and I'll get to Vladdy, but you look at our lineup, we've added Santander, Jimenez, Cy Young pitcher, Garcia. We liked him.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the closer now? Jeff Hoffman,
Jeff
Hoffman,
Hoffman.
former Jay.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's actually not that bad. Bo Bichette had an
He's gonna have a
off
great
year.
year.
He was injured.
Can't
Right?
get any
The year
worse.
before, he led the league in hits.
And the one before
So,
that,
I'm
the guy's a
actually-
stud.
There's hope. I still think for management, this is make or break for them.
Definitely.
Make
Atkins,
or break for
Shapiro.
them should have
This-
been frickin' 3 years ago, bro. Like, this is just an absolute gong show that these guys are still there.
Well, yeah, that's hard to argue.
You know what?
But
I bet you
Vladdy-
he's probably lubing palms on those robo umpires or something, man. He's like, they got to be doing something. Atkins and Shapiro,
Wow,
you know, lubing the deals, giving them,
Yeah.
Don't be gross, guys. Continue, Vladdy.
I think that one was on us.
Vladdy. In 5 years from now, is Vladdy going to be an all-star? In 6 years.
MVP, bro.
When he's 32, 33, I think that's the question
Look
mark.
at his dad.
Shohei, no
Look at
brainer.
his dad.
That guy.
Senior played a long time, and he played at a very high level. It's in his blood.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I knew you
but
would.
I still think we should have signed him. I still think there'll be like an Aaron Judge thing here, that he'll come out, he'll have a good year, and maybe they just put off paying him the big bucks, or at least signing him to that extension. So I think wait and see. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world if we don't re-sign him, but it was just that we're so emotionally connected to him since he was 16.
Yeah.
He's been part of our discussion about baseball.
Yep.
When he was hitting balls off the fence in center field, hitting off the
Wild. batting
batting tee. We remember seeing those videos and going, "Oh, we're gonna win! This is gonna be great." Let's see how this year goes, and we don't have to lose our marbles yet.
That's a great point about the nostalgia. I think that was the first time a lot of Jays fans realized that there was minor teams, like minor league teams. Like when Biggio and Bo and Vladdy were coming up together, that was like the future of the franchise, and everyone followed them from like single A, and they were all best friends. And then leave it to these frickin' jabronis run the damn team to just blow all that up and ruin everything like they always do.
I mean, Biggio did a little bit of that himself.
Nah. I can't be mad at Biggio because he won me like one of my only baseball
Yes.
bets ever.
Oh,
At the start of the season, it was like an over-under of how many games he was going to start in left field or right field.
wow.
And that was when they were putting him at 2, putting him at 3, like putting him everywhere. So I was like, oh, dude, the easiest money. I put like $50 down. It's like my entire savings. And he like crushed it. He played like 12. He got hurt midway through the season. He played all the other places. And we won the best. So I was like, can't hate on Biggio now. Love
Where
that
did
guy.
he sign? Kansas City or something now?
I think so. He's definitely somewhere.
He's somewhere.
And he's still Biggioing too. He's giving you those little tickles, like oh wow, this guy's got potential. He could be
Yep.
like his Hall of Fame dad, and then he'll Biggio even more the other way. It's like, oh, okay, now I see where it's going.
Gary, I'm burning through batteries faster.
you die?
Faster than Robo Umpire. I need
I
new
got
batteries.
right over there, straight ahead. So hers is about to go too. We didn't check the batteries. Great
How do
time
you
for a
know?
reset. The all the way around table, hanging out with Coach Number One in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. Are you on the Fresca, the anti-Fresca? You're not there because I can see the books behind you. Why aren't you outside in the Fresco?
Grab me some.
As day one back after being away for 2 weeks, I just felt
Well, you didn't want to look too.
I gotta get
loosey-goosey.
to work
Yeah.
after this. So just
Okay.
getting in the mood.
That's fair. Okay. We also have one half of the Past Our Bedtime podcast. Check it out right there, right on time on the banner.
Yeah.
Also, our social media lady,
Nice,
Brooksie. We got
thank
Simon
you.
Hiatt, our baseball analyst, our go-to expert on all things, and from Strip Down, and so much more, including the upcoming new show on the network, OK Bloomer, the podcast everyone didn't even know they needed. You ever watch Blossom, AJ? Were you a Blossom guy?
Yeah, no.
You didn't watch Blossom?
Probably more Garfield than Blossom.
Oh, wow.
Well, you'll want to after you see our Blossom review show.
It's everything that you think it is and so much more. I'm very excited.
I'm campaigning to make an appearance because I think I've probably seen about 7 minutes of Blossom in my life.
Perfect.
But I actually have a relevant story to tell you, and that's what we call a tease, folks.
I love that. Whoa. To quote Joey Lawrence. Hey?
Yeah,
No?
100%.
I thought Blossom humor was cool here. Like we're just okay, fine. Have you ever heard of the TV show Blossom? It came out way before your time.
And what is it about?
It's about a girl named Blossom. And she's got is Joey her brother?
Joey's her brother,
Yeah, and he just says, whoa, a
and
lot.
she has another brother who's a recovering addict.
Yeah,
and
we
don't
mom,
make- we
mom
don't make
skipped
fun of that.
town. Mom
Yeah.
skipped town.
I don't think so.
It was a huge show
Googling
back in
it.
the day. I'm actually a little upset that you
Did
guys.
you ever watch Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know who played Amy Farrah Fowler in that show?
Yeah.
She's Blossom.
Oh no, I have no.
Yeah, the Jeopardy
I have
girl.
No
The
idea.
Jeopardy
then.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so.
I just saw
much
the intro
older
we
than me.
got, the intro they got for it, and it is banging. It's probably the coolest show the coolest intro I've ever seen. And we're all about intros here. We got a bunch
It's
of them.
coming soon. They're done. The first two are done and edited. They're ready to go.
Fair.
So now I just got to lock down my co-host so we can record another two. But he's busy. Well, what did you say off the top about the what chamber?
The inhalation chamber.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the WWE pay-per-view happening in a few days in Toronto, and that's where he's going to be. Because I was like, let's record this weekend. And he's like, no, I'm going to Inhalation Chamber live in Toronto. And then he's going to WrestleMania like right after that. So I'm like, dude, yes, these are important worldly events, but we also got to do our Blossom podcast. So come on, Sal.
It's actually called the Elimination Chamber, but I love the punniness there. It was great wordplay. Really appreciate it. Just in case people are confused.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They don't even call them pay-per-views anymore. They call them PLEs.
I don't
or
know. They're on
something.
Netflix. They're going to be pay-per-views. It's still the WWF, and they're still pay-per-views to me.
And it's still the
okay?
Sky Dome. Go Jays.
Right.
Go Iron
I'm
Sheik.
with you. Sheiky. Okay, we got a couple minutes. We have actually blown through this without really talking about anything. You guys.
What?
We
This
talked
is
about a lot of
fantastic.
We
stuff.
talked about a lot of things.
Like paddleboarding, baseball.
We got some big news about Curtis's favorite team here.
Yeah, Manly Beach. Also.
Is that your favorite team?
Hell yeah, it is.
The Manly Beach
Damn
men?
right it is.
Or the Manly Beach women's team? There's a lot there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I was
here.
talking about the Yankees, but
Oh yeah.
He's got the Yankees hat on.
Yeah.
I do.
This
They-
is good.
Shout out Fred Durst.
Wait for it. What's the story?
it's the end of 50 years of history with the Yankees as they are now going to allow players
Yes.
to have beards.
Get out.
Gary,
Gary!
you can sign up.
You're
You
stepping
can
up.
join. You might have to trim it a little bit because they say it's like well kept. And I mean, I love you. Talk about a Manly Beach.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's what's
This
on
guy's
Gary's
if Manly Beach was a
All
person.
We
tweets.
came
So-
back from that real quick.
I was so upset with the Yankees organization because of that. And I was okay with it until they did my boy, and I've told you before, my favorite player of all time, the great Johnny Damon, who I verbally promised for the rest of my life I would tell anyone who asked or didn't that he is my favorite player of all time. Because of that, seeing him go there and ruining his majesticness.
It was pretty spectacular.
And it's like, it's Mattingly Sideburns, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
just, that's the mentality there.
You remember
Such
that from
a
The
joke,
Simpsons?
man. Such a
Mattingly trim
joke.
those sideburns?
It's still better than Steinbrenner. It's great. Yeah, and that's what they do. They take
Getting
all
a
these...
Simpsons joke 30 years later now. Thank you for that.
The Yankees
why I
take
come
in,
here.
they take in all of these incredibly handsome, rugged ball players, and it's like Samson, man. It's like, get rid of that hair, get rid of the beard. Now you're a baseball player, and you notice, like you can see it in their eyes when they're playing. You're taking a little piece of their baseball soul.
And they've had zero success since.
That's the best part. What has it done
What-
for you, bro?
What team would Samson play for?
Oh, goodness.
Is this a joke?
No, I got no punchline. Honest question. I'm just trying to participate.
I don't know.
I got a little cocky, didn't I? I went a little over the line with that question.
I was trying to think of, because he's the Achilles guy, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he the Achilles guy?
No, that's
No, that's
Well, that
Achilles.
is it.
Achilles. Yeah.
What was Samson's with the
Samson
hair?
and Delilah,
Yeah.
the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, who's the most rugged baseball team?
Well, I mean,
Where's the team? The Boston Red Sox, maybe. Oh, hold on. We're on the air.
Red
I
Sox,
forgot to
Phillies.
send a message to you.
Nope.
Sorry, I got my pre-tapes here 11 minutes early. We're just on the air, brother. Give us 11 minutes and we'll get to you.
He went outside though.
Oh, okay. Hopefully you probably heard me yelling. You probably, you know what happens.
I
And this is why I tell Kinger, our good buddy with Bloom Entertainment, I say, dude, make sure you tell people when they come in, if it's after 5 o'clock and they come in, let them know we're doing a live show. And if they don't know, if he doesn't tell them, then they come in and then we get this whole thing. Earl, is that you?
Then it turns out it's actually 4 o'clock.
Okay, we're just live on the air right now, bud. Okay. So we'll get to you shortly once we roll through here. Live. It's what we do.
This is a great.
It's the best birthday ever, right?
Yeah,
And a
I love
whole
it.
month-long birthday.
Forget
This is the highlight.
Yeah, this is-
Forget bowling. Forget all the makeup and color.
We need to find a
this is
team,
it.
you guys. We need to find a team that would allow ruggedness, that would allow
Good
long hair, and
rugged
beautiful
Phillies.
beards.
Team.
Phillies.
The Phillies.
No way.
Oh my God!
He's coming to sing happy birthday.
He doesn't even know about the birthday yet.
Oh, it's Wendy's birthday.
Earl Pereira in the house?
Oh my God.
Come on.
You guys, this is supposed to be secret stuff.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
That's okay.
Jeez
It's okay.
Louise.
He is here.
Got-
I just saw
He's
that.
got
he's-
Canadian music royalty just
Little
stopping by.
shit.
Hey,
Boiler alert.
what's going on in here?
If I was a better host again, this is example like 14 of today's show, I would have saw that he texted saying he's going to be here a little early. I'm sorry, buddy. I let you down there. It's
Somebody
my
who
bad.
played on Big Shiny Tunes 2 just stopping by.
yeah.
Yeah,
You dropping that?
I'm dropping that.
Dang. Very interesting.
The one member of Wide Mouth Mason that I didn't go to elementary school with.
Interesting.
Wow.
Are we getting hyper local right now?
Yeah.
My favorite member of Mo Badass.
There it
Yeah, now we're talking.
Coach One, sorry, I know you're not here, so this is really hard to take in. I apologize. Being the guy sitting in his office in Australia. One of our good buddies just walked in and we're doing a quick pre-tape with him after the show. And the boys saw him and then got
Lost
the pop
their
and now.
damn minds.
Yeah.
So.
Think of the greatest Canadian musician and then the one step above that. That's who just walked in.
Interesting.
But it's, did you say Earl Pereira?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go.
Like,
What's going on?
Gary is connected. I can remember early shows, you're dropping names of NHL players. Then all of a sudden, there's Brian Scrudlin and Rob Ray and all these guys that you're. Now, I've seen Earl Pereira play at Louis. Like, that's my memory. And then
Yeah.
There you go.
Wide Mouth
There you go.
Mason when I moved here and listened to it. Man, like, what an honor to be part of. You're just doing such a great job, Geza.
Dude,
Just hats off.
you know, I haven't done a single thing. This is the beauty.
Okay.
This is the beauty of this place.
He just wandered out to his garage one day and like, what the hell's all this crap?
And I mean that.
It's actually not far off.
Don't give away all the secrets. I mean that in a sense that all I've ever done my entire life is treat people how I want to be treated. That's it. I've never once treated someone like shit just because I was in a bad mood. I've never once gone after anybody to say, "Hey, you're a real asshole." It's not my thing. And if you go through 25 years of being in media and all the people that you meet and you guys can vouch for this, all the people that you talk to and all the people that you interact with, if you go through with that attitude and then all of a sudden out of nowhere a content creation studio appears in your garage, people are going to want to come and check it out. And I want those people to not just check it out, I want them to use it. Use the stage we've created. I've been saying this over and over again. The hardest time we've had here is convincing people that out of everything on earth, this is the only example of something truly being too good to be true. We've all been told there's nothing too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And that's been said millions of times. No one's ever said, wow, this is actually too good to be true. And to try to get people over that mental hump of being like, I don't want anything except for you to succeed. I want you to chase your dreams. I want you to chase your dreams. To me, that is money. That is where I want to be. I want to be in that pocket because if you're thriving and you're thriving and you're thriving, guess what? We're thriving. So when guys are in music, we have all these bands coming through. We got friends in Australia. We got hockey players coming in here doing Hockey Helps the Homeless. By the way, Hockey Helps the Homeless, we have started collecting money for the big event at the end of March. And it's a lot of fun, and we're going to have a link in the describes for you to click on if you want to make a donation to that. It would be greatly appreciated. All the money raised here stays in this city, helping our good friends like Lori O'Connor and the team over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, and just doing these good things. And then all of a sudden, you have things like an audiobook. See this? This just went live.
Yeah, I want to see that. I've been looking at that this whole time.
You can't stop love. Restoring the world to sanity, one person at a time. The great John Fast, another member of our authors club in the house. Does it smell new?
No.
Well, it's
No, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like
it's
it
not
Smells
new.
like a book.
Yeah.
So we will also have the link to go and purchase the audio version of
It's not
this
scratch and sniff, girl.
book, which was recorded here in this very studio inside our lovely tooth booth. Shout out to Dr. Hausman and Associates. So if you got a book, let us know. We can audio record it. If you got a Twitch stream you want to start, we can do that. We have a second set if you want to do a different sort of podcast. If you want to advertise, whatever it is, let us know. Hit us up with an email over at contact@dufferinav.com. Simple, easy. Let us know what you got going on. Help us help you. Are we doing it? On 3. 1,
It's this
2,
way.
3. Get out of here.
Dang it. I went the wrong way
One more
again.
chance. We also have an email.
That one
Bring
goes
it
this
on
way.
up. Please and thank you, Phenom. There it is. Website, dufferinav.com with the perfectly sized signage at the end. That Dufferin Ave Media Network sign. Any thoughts on it? Too big or too small?
Beautiful.
Quick.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Get it out of here.
I'm wondering why my arm
guys are
doesn't
holding-
go
okay.
into Australia when I do this.
This way?
It does. You just can't see it.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get it out of here.
I did that.
That's very fun. Well done. So, with all of that, I would like to say that I have not done a single thing except be kind to people because I like when people are kind to me. And it's that simple and it's that easy. And if you're ever going through life saying, oh, I got bad luck, nobody treats me good, any of this stuff, take a look in the mirror and just be nice. Eventually, people will pick up on it. You can always change.
I want to say that's also a testament to you being serious. Being serious here. You are such a nice guy that people want to support you and support this and will donate their time and their talents and their efforts. And they wouldn't do that for everyone here in the city, Gary. There's lots of on-air old TV and radio people who, if they launched this, I would say, well, thank goodness you're going to go bankrupt. But with you, everyone wants to see you succeed. So that's why we're all here helping you out. And this is an amazing thing you've built. Hey, because if you build it,
They will.
and that has something to do with baseball. I'm not entirely sure what, but it has something to do with
Play the
baseball.
music.
You nailed it.
And in closing, I want us all to remember this day because 40 years from now, when we're sitting around this table, we're going to be complaining that it's all robots playing baseball, and now they want a human umpire, and we're going to be up in arms.
We'll be celebrating the 71st birthday.
We'll be like, why are we bringing humans back to sports? This is dumb. We'll all be half cyborg and... Oh, there's the music. Thanks, Phenom. Get me out of here.
I had to. Man,
Cringe.
It's so hard to take compliments, man. It's not for me. I don't like it. And that's why I truly, honestly believe this place is magical because everyone's of that same mindset. We all want to make the world a better place. As lame and as loserous as it sounds, it's that simple.
And you guys made my birthday a better birthday, so thank you.
See? We did that for sure.
Yeah.
AJ, what's going on this week? Anything cool or exciting? We got the music playing, so don't be too long.
We got playoffs coming up for baseball, so big weekend. And I do want to give a shout out to Avatar today. You get the participation ribbon because your baseball knowledge is expanding. Great effort, and we just want to see more of it.
It's coming in hot. Avatar Anderson. That was a compliment for you.
Oh, I
You
wasn't
missed-
listening.
Just for you, Curtis.
I think I put the batteries in this backwards. I've lost all
You
that. What
said
was
you were
that?
learning more, and keep
Yeah,
it up.
Proud of you.
Oh, well. Thanks, buddy.
What a great show today to everybody. Man, Douglas was in the house. We're going to play that for you tomorrow. Also tomorrow, another great local dude. Prime time. CTV's Matt Young in the house. We'll be
Good
checking in
old
with him.
See you on Testosterone Beach, buddy.
And a surprise musical guest.
Who
could it be?
Who could it be? Who's in the house?
Who could it be now? To Coach One, I love you, buddy. Thank you for always joining us each and every Wednesday. Really appreciate it. Say hi to your lovely family from us. To Brooksie, happiest of birthdays to you, bro. Enjoy your big birthday supper tonight. I am sort of pissed off you got an entire month and nobody once tried to put a stop to it.
Day 26.
It
Unbelievable.
happens every year. Happens
Wild.
every year.
Are you mad that it's on the shortest month?
No.
Like, do you feel ripped off?
It's probably
28 days.
good.
Only 28
People
days.
won't be so mad at me about it.
It's 2 days that aren't her birthday in the month.
But I am doing something in March.
Watch out, leap year.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was supposed to be born on the leap year. I'd be like 5 right now or something.
Sure.
Or like 4.
Simon Hiatt, always a pleasure. I love
great
having
to
you
be
here. Can't wait to get you back in. Phenom, give us a quick wave. You did a great job. Remember, karma is oh so very real. Do good things and they'll start happening to you. Have a great day.
Bye.